Ladies and gentlemen, today we have never missed an inventor from Srinagar, Jammu and Kashmir. Her name is Sameena Maqbool Lone. She is a postgraduate in vegetable science, MSc horticulture from Scotch Kashmir University. She has done a special invention using the locally available raw material, and the raw material is available from the Dal Lake, the waste weed. She has invented a technology to convert the waste weed into a media that can develop potato seed through tissue culture. Let's hear about her invention. Sameena, can you introduce about yourself to our people?
I'm Sameena Lone and I'm the founder of Kashmir Organo Greens Private Limited, and I have done my MSc in horticulture and specialization in vegetable sciences, and currently I'm doing my PhD in vegetable sciences.
Okay, can you tell us what is your invention and how different it is from the locally available product?
Kashmir Valley, one of the top tourist destinations in India, also famous for shimmering waters of Dal Lake, which covers an area of 18 km square. But over the decades, this lake has been gasping for breath as weeds have proliferated and engulfed the large area of the lake, affecting its aesthetic beauty. Over 2,500 kg of this aquatic weed wastes are generated on daily basis from this lake and left to rot without any major use. And local administration is finding it difficult to dispose it off in a proper way. And nothing will be much better than converting this aquatic weed waste into a novel product which can be used for the mass multiplication of high quality and disease free planting material of the potato in the Indian agricultural system. We are ourselves going for the surveys, and then we found a particular day where the authorities are doing the manual extraction of the weed. Then me along with my team, we went there and then we collect the weed from the Dal Lake bunds which have been kept there by the authorities, or for then we convert this weed after drying it, then washing it properly, drying it properly, and then converting this weed into a potato tissue culture media. And the recovery percentage is only 70% of the fresh wheat material into the dried one.
So this is the media you generate out of the waste weed. Can you open and show it to us? It becomes it's like a powder.
What we do in a lab, we prepare a media. We use this Coon style media, its powder form, and then along with 2 more ingredients, we prepare a complete tissue culture media. Then we inoculate the potato sprouts into that media and generate the plantlets of the potato into the test tubes. And then after achieving the specific growth, we transplant these potato plantlets into the pots first, so that they can get hardened before they are transplanted into the poly house. And then from the from a single plantlet, 5 to 6 tubers can be generated, which can be then used as the planting material of the potato, or we can directly use them for consumption.
So this is lab tested and it has already been patented?
Yes, we have already applied for the patent in 2024, January 2024, and it already got published in the official journal of the Indian Patent Office and is currently under the examination process.
What is the startup name, your startup name?
The name of my startup is Kashmir Organo Greens Private Limited, and it's situated at Brain Nisha, Srinagar, Jammu and Kashmir.
Okay. Sameena, what are the awards and grants you have received so far based on this project?
So my first award was I won the first prize in an innovative competition on the 36th National Science Day, and then my second award was again I won the first prize in an innovative competition which was held at GCET Jammu, and then my third award was I won the 5 lakh grant of innovation funding by RKBV Raftar Manage Hyderabad, Then there was one more grant, that is 1 lakh support by Jammu and Kashmir Department of Science and Technology. Then there was one more feather in my cap, that is the big Baira grant of 50 lakhs, which was secured by by me for this innovation for developing its prototype.
Sameena, you've done a wonderful job. We are proud of you. And please let us know in what way it is different from other products with regard to eco-friendliness.
So our media is completely different from the currently available media in the market. Our media is completely natural and it is plant-based, irrespective of the media that is available in the market, which is made up of which is a combination of more than 20 chemicals. And then the second point is that our media is completely natural and it does not contain any preservatives, any additives or any other chemicals in it. And also it is eco-friendly in the nature that the raw material that we are using, the aquatic wastes for preparing this media, it's a waste, and there is not a proper dumping site for this aquatic wastes in the valley. So it's laid on the banks as such of the Dal Lake, and it creates a nuisance for the trespassers, for the people, because it got a very scary smell also. So we have converted this waste into something a novel
So the first
technology.
eco-friendliness, it is giving cleanliness
Yes,
to Srinagar city,
environment. We are
right?
protecting the
Clean.
environment.
Second one, are you using any fertilizer or pesticide in the lab or in the polyhouse?
No, not at all. We are not using any kind of chemical while preparing this media, not even in the polyhouse. When we transplant the plantlets into the greenhouse or polyhouse, we don't use any kind of fertilizer, chemical fertilizer, any pesticide, nothing at all. But we can go for using the vermicompost or the manures or the compost that we prepare at home.
No fertilizers, no chemicals, and no pesticides. And can you tell us whether the size of the potato is it normal, smaller, or can you tell me more about that?
It's average. It's 25 to 30 grams of the weight of single potato is 25 to 30 grams. So it's average. It's not neither very big nor very small. It's medium in size.
Tell us more. How far it is beneficial to the farmer? Can you explain to them?
Our technology is very beneficial for the farmers in the way that if a farmer is a progressive one, if he's having a very good money in his hand, or he can afford to establish a potato tissue culture laboratory, he can purchase the media from us and he can do it by themselves. But if the farmer is small or it's marginal, so we are also providing the planting material of the potato, which we have produced with the help of this novel technology. So we can also provide the planting material to the farmers as well, and they can feel the difference themselves, because they are completely different from the conventional potatoes, because its yield is very 15 to 20% higher than the conventional potato farming. Also, farmers can sell their produce at a better market price, so that they can raise their socio-economic status as well, and they don't have to use any kind of pesticides or fertilizers while going for the potato cultivation. So this technology reduces 30% of the production costs of the farmers.
And it is an organic farming, so it will fetch a better price.
Yes.
Sameena, you have done an excellent thing at a young age. You are still a student. You are doing research. You are a PhD scholar. Tell us your current plans and the future plans with regard to this product, whatever you have invented, and you call it Coon's Tail Media. That's your product name, Coon's Tail Media. What's your plan for this Coon's Tail Media for the present and in the future?
I want to become a successful entrepreneur, and that's not the only thing I want to do. I just want to help the farming community. I want to uplift the farmers, so that because they work so hard to grow our food, so I want to help them with something that is organic. And this technology will not only benefit the farmers, but at the same time it can protect the people from the chronic diseases which has been caused due to the consumption of the residues of the pesticides or the chemicals which cannot be completely removed by washing and peeling. So that is the main thing, and our motive is to make the Mother Earth pesticide free.
Sameena, what is your counsel for young entrepreneurs like you who are undergoing studies in the schools, colleges, and universities?
So when I joined my MSc in Kashmir, and I have been allotted a guide that was always doing so much of work in the laboratory. Even I don't get to see him. So I was always curious about new things and about the innovation. So I told my mentor to I just want to do something out of my research program. So he just handed me the bottle of something, this media that was, I don't know that time what it was. So he told me just do use this and prepare a tissue culture media out of it. So I told him that is this a media? He then told me, yeah, this is a media, you just do it and let me know the results. So I was when I prepared the media, I normally when I was dealing with the MS media, I normally prepared the media and inoculated the sprouts and then kept it in the culture room. Then after 5 to 10 days, when I found no growth in the test tubes, I just got so confused what it was. If it was the media, then how didn't the plants grow in the test tubes? Then my mentor told me that you have to do a lot of hard work if you want to see a potato plant in this test tube. Then he also told me that I have to do a specific combination of some ingredients. I have to test them, whether it took me 1 year or 2 year, I have to do it, and then only you can see the growth of a plantlet in this test tube. Then I took it as a challenge, and then I devised so many formulations and combinations, and finally after 2.5 years of hard work, I grew the plantlet in that test tube. So this is how the innovation came. My only advice to the young entrepreneurs over there, that embrace failure as a stepping stone and stay curious, and do not underestimate the collaboration in your journey as an entrepreneur or an innovator.
Dear friends, especially the young friends in the field, in the universities, in the schools and colleges, this is a young entrepreneur. She's in the 20s and she has already achieved something very, very unique. This product is unique. From waste to productivity, from nonsense in the city to cleanliness in the city. She has done something that helps the administration of Srinagar. Waste disposal. A headache is being solved through this technology. So kudos to this young entrepreneur. She is a role model for every one of you there. She has taken 2.5 years to develop the first tissue culture for potato. From then onwards, she has not stopped and she has been growing and growing. The latest is 50 lakh rupee award from Government of India, and she will do more. She is already owning a startup company. Yes, you can also do it. She is the role model. Take the cue. Don't get disheartened by delays. Don't get disheartened by failures. Move forward. Be focused and be unique and be useful to the society. Let's all wish this young entrepreneur all the best. On behalf of EDII and on my personal behalf, Sameena, I wish you all the very best. All the very best. Bless you.